Okay, good morning. Quick sound check. Can you hear me and can you see my charts? All right, great. Okay, so as far as the S&P is concerned, you just want to know that we are up at extensions where moves tend to terminate. The zone in S&P cash is 3301.73 to 3305.88. If you push through that, I don't have any resistance or the next target until 3329. And we also have the cycles, the time resistance. So they come in, well, either the 3rd, 5th, or the 7th through the 11th. And here's the thing, timing doesn't always kick in, but it does often enough that you want to pay attention to it. And the fact that we have time resistance to the rally along with this price resistance and the fact that we're extended, it just pretty much tells you to ratchet up stops. It's not telling you to short the market because I don't have anything that tells you, to short it here. I mean, there might be maybe a micro pullback off of these areas, but if you're not super nimble, I would not recommend doing any counter trend trades here. So that's what we have in S&P cash. As far as S&P futures, your next targets are 3301.22 to 3309.80, and we're very close to that. If we can push through that area, then I don't have any resistance till 3341. As far as the 120-minute chart, so I gave you this earlier as far as the symmetry support. A lot of times I'll just look at the bigger picture first thing in the morning to see where we're at. And this was not a perfect hit, but you do have, let's see, so that was 3271, close enough, okay? So we held above that symmetry support, and I need to give you a target. So we're gonna take this high to this low and say that your minor target off of that low is 3305 and 3314, plus you have the other resistance on the same chart. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and post this so you have it. Well, the only problem is it's underneath. I'll have to post it after we're finished. All right, and then yeah, that's pretty much all I have. As far as the 15-minute chart, we cleared the hurdles that we needed to clear to continue to rally, so nothing really new there. And as far as NASDAQ is concerned, I do still have a higher target at this 112.74 area on the daily chart, NASDAQ cash. I do have the clustering of timing cycles that just tells you, again, to have relatively tight stops if you are long. And as far as the daily futures chart, we still have this projection from one of the prior swings that's acting as resistance, this 110.92 area. Okay, it's just a symmetry projection that I projected from this last low. Now, if we can push through it, target one in the futures is 112.64. All right, let's see what else we have. As far as NASDAQ, I also set up the symmetry this morning. I think we are, okay, 109.83. Yeah, we weren't really close enough to it to call it a hit. But since we are holding above that support, what I can do is just run the extension target. You might want to write this down real quick because I'm not going to be able to post it until after I'm finished. So off of this last low, 111.21 and 111.59 would be the two targets on the upside. All right. Okay, so I can actually set up a pullback for you now in the NASDAQ. So we're just going to take the prior high to low swing. You're right on top of it. So there's symmetry right there. And then we're going to look and see if we have any overlapping retracements. I think we're just going to have to use anywhere from this 110.32.36 or 110.20 as support. You're on it right now. You can look for a possible trigger, maybe on a 377 tick chart. And the target, look on this time frame chart, is 110.94, 111.09. So I'm going to take a snapshot of that one and I'll post it as soon as we finish up here. But you're on the decision right now. Now TLT had that pullback into symmetry. So remember that symmetry is such a simple concept. It's just similarity or equality when comparing swings in the same direction. And it's very powerful. So simple but powerful. And target one off of the support here is going to be 172.13. Target two is 172.99. As far as, yeah, the 30-minute chart, it cleared the hurdles that it needed to clear. And again, we're still looking for this as an upside target. Gold, still looking good. We do have a target off of a prior high to low swing being met at 2012.97. The next target on the daily chart doesn't come in until 2029. I do have a couple of cycles that you're going to want to be aware of. It's August, looks like August 4th through the 7th. And again, timing doesn't always kick in, but you always want to be aware of it as far as, you know, helping you manage your trades. So that's the daily chart. As far as the 120-minute chart, we did hold the support from yesterday. And then we do have different targets on this time frame chart because we're going to measure this prior high to low. That's going to give us a target of 2018.80, and then after that 2026 to 2030, and you have all these charts already. Okay, and then I don't think I have anything special there. As far as crude, we cleared the symmetry. Okay, so the 100% projection, that prior rally swing, pushing through that votes for a continued rally towards the 1272 extension, because we cleared that symmetry. Now 786 might be a minor decision, but typically, you know, the symmetry in a 618 is typically more important than a 786. So the fact that we cleared that symmetry makes me think that we could still see some higher prices there. And that's pretty much it. Now we had I gave you the gold, not gold, GDX. Okay, it's not on this one. Let's see where it is. Okay, here. So that zone held perfectly, and it still targets 45.41. So are there any questions on any of the charts that I've gone over? Okay, if you guys do come up with any questions, feel free to post them on the site, and I will I'll see what else I can come up with during the day and post it there. All right, have a good one.